Welcome to this video on simulating agarose gels in SnapGene. SnapGene simulates the migration of restriction fragments or PCR products through a gel. You can create a gel in two ways. One way is to open a sequence file, select one or more sequences in the project side panel, and choose Simulate Agarose Gel via the Tools menu. Alternatively, you can select your input sequences in the project side panel and click the Simulate Agarose Gel button. If you select one or more sequences, SnapGene will automatically populate the sequence selection window with those sequences. Use the controls to add more sequences, remove selected sequences, or reorder them. Then, name the gel file and click OK to submit. In the new window, you will see the agarose gel simulation in the top left, information about the lanes below, and the map view of the sequence on the right. By default, the agarose gel shows 10 lanes. You can use the dropdown to change the number of lanes. Use the agarose dropdown to set the percentage of agarose for your gel. The first lane contains a molecular weight marker or DNA ladder. If you are not using the default ladder, select lane 1 on the gel or in the list, and choose a new MW marker via the dropdown. You can select another marker from the Edit Molecular Weight list if your preferred marker is not listed. SnapGene places your sequences next to the ladder. To simulate restriction enzyme digestion, select the lane with a sequence. SnapGene will predict circular plasmid migration positions for the supercoiled form if no enzymes are specified. SnapGene allows you to cut each sequence with up to 4 restriction enzymes. For this example, we will cut with 2 enzymes KPN1 and SAL1. Choose restriction enzymes by selecting a lane and entering enzyme names in the fields provided. Alternatively, choose from the drop-down lists or click the restriction site on the map. To choose 2 enzymes, select the first site, then shift and click on the second site. In this example, SnapGene will automatically simulate the restriction digest to create 2 bands in lane 1. You can highlight a fragment in Map View by clicking a band in the gel image or the list. If you wish to simulate the digestion of all sequences with the same enzymes, click the Apply to All Lanes button. To add further sequences to the gel, select a lane and choose a new sequence via the dropdown. You can also simulate the migration of a PCR product by choosing Amplify by PCR and selecting an appropriate pair of PCR primers for your sequence. Finally, you can print or export the image once you're happy with your gel. Either click Print to print the standard or inverted gel image, or right-click on the gel to copy or export the image. Similarly, right-click on the enzyme list to copy or export the gel fragment list. Remember to click Save to save your gel as a file. And that's a brief overview of simulating agarose gels in SnapGene. To learn more, visit snapgene.com.